In this video we're going to talk about some new features in the latest demo of Metro Siege. If you haven't already seen, we've now got a browser version of the game. Go to metrosiege.com, click on the link and you should be able to play the game in any modern browser. The next thing we're going to talk about is polls. Metro Siege has a far foreground parallax layer. Some people have said that they find it a little bit tricky playing the game and the polls obscure their view of the fight. If you're one of those people, you now have an option. Go to the new video menu, turn polls off. Personally, I like the polls, I'm going to leave them back on. The next thing we're going to talk about is computer controlled players. There's now a gameplay menu. From this menu we can turn player AI on for player 1, player 2 or both. Let's turn them on for both for now. When we've got AI turned on, I can now select, the first time we go into 2-player mode, I can select player 1's character, then I can select player 2's character. Now both players will be controlled by the AI algorithm. The skill level of the AI is moderate. Not all of the moves are currently included in the AI roster, but I think you'll find that the AI control gives you a good player 2 option for those who don't have anyone who they can currently play co-op with. Talking about co-op, that takes us to our next new feature, which is Network Co-op. The download page now has a link to the Network Co-op help page. This page will hopefully guide you through setting up your Amiga or your emulator to be able to play Network Co-op. Network Co-op works in both the web edition and the Amiga version, and we support crossplay between both. For the web version, go to the server list, click on the link of the server closest to you. For the Amiga version, download the latest demo from our website, and remember the name of the server that's closest to you. We've got 3 servers currently: Australia, East Coast United States and the UK. More servers will come online if there's demand. For now I'm going to pick the Australian server. It's important that you and your opponent are on the same server, otherwise you won't be able to connect. It's also important to pick the server that's closest to you. If you pick a server that's too far away, you're going to get lag and the game is not going to be playable. I'll switch to my Amiga. The first time we try and connect, Metro Siege will guide us through the network setup. Step 1, set the server. I'm picking the Australian server. Step 2, we need to set the game ID. The game ID is just a string that we use to connect you with your opponent. It's important that both of you enter the same game ID. I'm now going to connect on the network version, on the web version. You can see one side's player 1, one side's player 2. If you're connected to a server that's relatively close, the game will be very playable and the lag should be minimal. If you aren't close to a server, we do have the option of running your own server. We'll provide a link in the description to the GitHub where the Metro Siege server is available. We are looking for feedback, so if you do try the network version, let us know. Join our Discord, once again we'll link in the description. Let us know if you have success or if it doesn't work for you. This is very new. Currently we don't have a lobby or a matchmaking service. We're going to wait and see how well this works before we bother putting a lobby into the game. So that's it. Go to metrosiege.com/download to get the latest version, or metrosiege.com/play to play in your browser.